So my camera cut off. Basically, what happened? Because I don't have the paid version, it cuts off every 10 minutes. So it's gonna be long to edit. Whatever.
He was the guy in the classroom.
Look. She said, "Look for luck." Go on. Sorry.
Or he was the bad boy. Do you understand? Because those are the boys that made themselves noticed. Like,
that's it.
Everybody else was just everybody else.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying? That's why when you was in school, if you wasn't about with a gang, you wasn't nobody. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then, like you guys said, as you grow older, you start to realize, like, listen, not everybody can be the guy.
It's
not
true.
Everybody can be the girl. Let me start working on my own niche. You get what I'm saying? And then we get to that age, and this is where it now gets complicated for me. Let's not forget the stuff you've done when you was young. You messed around, you've lost yourself in the stew. You now get old, you want to now do prestige and the boss, looking for the baddest boss out there.
And Lucas wants girls to just come and start, yeah, I've done this, I've done that. Nobody needs to know anything. Do you know what I mean? Like, unless you take time to get to know me, that's only when would I open up to you and tell you my past. You're speaking to me for the first day. Do you expect me to tell you my body count? Do you expect me to tell you where I was born and blah, blah, blah? No, you have to get to know someone.
Okay.
There's a difference between maturing in your life and pretending you're someone you're not.
Oh.
There's girls who have come up, excited, whatever, they're young. They don't understand what they're doing. They do what they're doing. As they get older, they understand what they want.
Okay.
And they change their mindset.
Fantastic.
And they basically go out there and look for what they want.
Do you think
But
that's
being
a changed
someone
mindset?
different, yeah, that is a changed mindset because you've changed your mind. That's the
Oh, look, she has pulled you down.
a girl who will be out there doing whatever Saturday and Sunday, and then come on Instagram and be like, no guy can slide in my DMs, no one can do this, no one can do that. There's a difference.
So let's go by your premise that girls, they're learning, they don't know what they want when they're younger, they're just doing what they need to do.
Fantastic.
And they fall for some bad boys or whatever, then they grow up and they change their mind.
Okay.
Now, the question that I have is, one, does that excuse the behavior? Let's say you were doing whatever you were doing and you end up with like a ton of bad guys when you was younger, and then you got to a certain point and you thought, actually, I've changed my mind, I know what like the guy that I want looks like.
Okay.
Does that excuse, one, the behavior that you previously...
It doesn't.
Secondly,
It doesn't.
Should a guy that, let's say there's a guy you've been neglecting that entire period, should he then now be attracted to you now that you've now decided that you wanted the good guy, considering the fact that that person might have been attracted to you throughout and you was parring them?
We need to understand that people change, and that's okay. There's nothing wrong with someone, once upon a time being whatever you want to call it, a thought, a hoe, or whatever, doing whatever she was doing,
There's
being
everything wrong with
promiscuous.
that.
You know what I'm saying? My question.
Don't be saying nonsense.
As a guy who could have been attracted to you back then, now that you've done all that and you've come to a new place, I'm not saying you're not entitled to do it, you're entitled to do it, but should I now be attracted to you?
I'm sorry, but if you have a thought history, okay, there's millions of girls out there that don't have a thought history, okay. I'm sorry, but if you run around the block, you can't say your history doesn't go. Your history doesn't automatically go because you change your mind. Your history will always be there. Like, you can't say, I'm a changed man. No, you can't. I'm a changed woman. I've changed. Yes, you've changed. But your past is still there, baby girl. You know what I mean? Like, you can't just say, my past is gone. It's vanished. It's gone away. I'm a new creation. I'm a brand new thing. All things are past. That's how God will see you. Not me, G. I'm a human. God will say, yes, you've changed. But God is a spiritual thing. I'm physical. When you say you've changed, I'll still say, okay, you've changed. But me too, I will not go. I will not go. Go. Speak for me, guy.
You don't have to do anything, but you also have to take into account the fact that people change.
It doesn't matter.
That person could have been at a different point.
Doesn't matter.
In their lives. So what I'm saying is that person could have been at one point and one stage in their life.
Okay.
But as they've grown, as they've learned lessons from talking to people, from developing and growing as a person, they could change. And in terms of their mindset, they're thinking, you know what, this is not what I should have been doing.
It doesn't matter.
So it's up to you. You don't have to do anything.
Okay, that's true.
Because my name is Billy, yeah? Because my name is Billy, yeah?
If you are, close to that person or whatever, and you come to an understanding that, okay, this person used to be like this, but I like the person that they are now.
I can't do it.
What is wrong with excusing their past?
I can't.
The guy that meets a girl, bangs her, meets another girl, bangs her, is about in secondary school. He does his thing. That guy is a demon. That guy is a slap.
That guy is Lucas.
That guy is a savage.
That guy is Lucas.
I'll let you speak, B. You're talking about excusing. Where is the excuse for every person here that when they were 18, 19, we all went through different stages and we all changed?
Okay.
Do you understand?
I understand.
We all grew, we all matured, we all
Okay.
developed. Why am I still a demon, please?
No, please. No, don't even come like that. No, because what are you like now? I guarantee you, Lucas, you find a person that comes into your life and they
Look at her face. Look at her face. He says, look at Esther. Esther's like, are you talking about me? Are you talking about me? Look at her face. Like, it is me. Look at her face. Look at Esther. Look at Esther. Look at Esther. Look at Esther.
Footballers, music guys.
He saw Esther's face, bro. Jesus. Esther's like, that's me.
Ladies, man. If you didn't fall into none of those, you ain't getting no girls in school. You see, every man on this panel, I think we can do things in our life here, especially when it comes to the opposite sex, and not be ashamed. We'll say, yeah, man, done that. It is what it is. She was dead, or she was this, she was that. But it is what it is. We'll have a bit of banter, it's gone. You lot, on the other hand, be who? I've said to you since when? Me and that, God forbid. And you know what the craziest thing is? And this is my pet hate. It's when they finish fucking this guy. The guy has now gone. The deal is done. The guy is left.
Look at Gogo's face. Gogo's like, why am I this demon though? Gogo's not amused. Biscuit's like, yes, let's go, guy. And then Gogo's like, this guy is a demon, man.
The guy is even cool with you. He's like, you know what? She was a cool girl. And 9 times out of 10, guys are like that. Regardless of the sexual interaction we've had, she was cool. She was alright. James who? Jimmy who? We weren't even like that. It wasn't. Don't be claiming my body, B. It was just the tip. You know, like, bro, stop making excuses. Own your shit. You come out, you're honest. People know what you're about. I like you for your honesty and what you're about. If I don't know,
okay,
I don't know.
I don't know.
If I do now know, best believe that creates a problem for us.
It's true.
You sold me a dream. What's that word that we use again? You're a deceptor.
The question that Gogo asked was, is it okay for the person to excuse you?
Unfortunately,
no, Teresa, you know.
I'll tell you the truth. I don't feel like you live in reality.
Yay! Yes, it's not the punch of it out. Yes, battle.
People say, oh yeah, boys do whatever, yeah. Like some people don't give people excuses. Like you could, I could be interested in a girl, and she's of a certain caliber or class.
Okay.
And she could be like, I know some things you did in the past.
Uh-huh.
I might be like, but you don't know me now, innit? Yeah? I might not agree with that, yeah. But to a certain degree, I can understand that because it's part of my past.
It's true.
I can't erase that.
Yes.
I can understand it. Like you said, she can choose to decline that, innit? Yeah. But I don't understand that. I feel like women want some sort of entitlement. Not all women, some women entitlement because now you've come to a decision in your life that you feel like, okay, now I want to be sensible.
Innit?
Like, I want to be new.
I'm a new creation. I'm a brand new thing.
If you have been that,
oh man, I pass away.
I want a man to take you serious. You can't blame him for not taking you serious.
Thank you.
Because why is it like for a girl to say, oh, why is it okay for a man to do it? And the girl's, if he's a man, that's why. Let me finish. He's a man for a reason. We are women. Why are we trying to say that what he's done is bad, so we should also be as level as that? If a girl has a past year and she now wants to be holier than thou, like you said, it's up to that man if he chooses.
Yeah. But I won't take her.
So you can't blame the men that choose not. A lot of
I can't.
Go with guys, well, bad guys.
I want to skip this part. No offense.
Listen, I'm the man. You can call me out today.
Sorry, no offense. No offense.
I will be like, yes, I am so fucking what. We won't judge each other. We can't. Because if you have to own your stuff, like, how can anybody judge you?
It's true.
The majority of you females, you will do things when you were young, from 16 to 18, 19, 20.
Okay.
To 25, you realize that, shit, this, let me finish. You get to 25, you realize that, raw. So life works like this. I have to move like this. I have to, go. I need to go for guys like this.
Okay.
You understand? Oh, it wasn't the guy with the bad attitude with the shank in school, and you get me. He was short and he was doing his thing. You get what I'm saying? Again, not saying those guys don't end up being good men. I'm just saying, at that time, that was what you're attracted to because he was getting it in.
Nowadays, we live in a very judgmental time where guys, instead of judging themselves, they've 10 years of... I've done that. You could
no
go in
offense.
a crowd and say, I've done... That's fine, but you're not going to get judged. Why would a woman now come and do that to get insulted?
And women are not open about their past because there is. Let me finish. It's because there's a lot of judgment on who they've been with.
Yeah, so?
A man is it's all right. You guys are okay for you to sit with 10 girls. That you get spotted. If a guy tells me that
that she slept with, a guy tells me he slept with 20 girls, 30 girls. The honest truth is, I don't give a shit. Like, that's just me. Because you know what? In my head, I see it as, you know what, you've been about, you've had your fun. Now you're with me. We can be serious. We tend to excuse a lot of men's past, but a man on the other hand, if I was to come to you and say, babe, I slept with 20 guys,
Hey.
I've changed. You know, I'm trying to